Alright, so the issue with this cart Mule XD, at one point it was only giving me one green right here on the end that was flashing, and one steady yellow, which would be the fourth yellow on the end, no other lights. And then at one point I got it to where it flashed all four yellow 9 times, which is a brake fault. So I had to take all the batteries out, memorize the sequence of the wires, take pictures, do all the normal things so I hook everything back up correctly, tip the whole thing up, check the brake lines, the wires, everything, and all the connections were good. The brake fault goes into gear, comes out of gear just fine, no big issues. So I put everything back together. It goes back to that one green and that one yellow. So what the issue was is they said after they had hit a huge pothole or something along the lines of that, they banged this thing really hard. So what happened is this gear jumped 2 teeth off of here, which put this whole thing off center or off neutral. Before I got into all this, I set the potentiometer and made sure that it was set to 2.32 and 4.63. Still got nothing. Still just got that one yellow and that one green. So obviously made a call, and what he said is that when it hit, it jumped teeth and put the potentiometer off center, off neutral, so to speak. So what I had to do was loosen up these 2 nuts to where this whole bracket on the inside here that the potentiometer is connected to would separate just a little bit, and I twisted it out of the way and I moved this 1 tooth at a time, put it back together, turned it on, and see if I got all lights, which I had to do it twice, and by the second time everything comes on and I get my lights. And as you see, the cart moves now forward, goes back, everything works. So keep in mind when you're having issues like this, just because it's giving you a brake fault code does not necessarily mean that's what it is. So playing guessing games with this we can't be doing that. We got to make calls and call somebody, and we'll call Matt, or I'll call Matt, or whatever we got to do to try and figure this out. But this is going to be rough going through this. We're all going to have to just work together and get this figured out. But we'll get it. Something as simple as that, it took me a while to finally get it to that point, but now it works. Call if you need any help.